All right. We're on GBP AUD, the pound Aussie. And it's actually quite interesting, the movement and the behavior on this pair. And as you can see, I also have the GBP CAD that we've been trading, but it's insane because the GBP Aussie is also like 97% correlation to the GBP CAD. Or like in 97 point something percent. It could just be 97 flat, but it's extremely similar. And also next in line would be the pound CAD, which again very similar, pound and the euro. So that would make sense. But surprisingly, the pound Aussie is more correlated to the GBP CAD than the euro CAD pair. Anyways, it's not important. What we're gonna talk about here is the trade that I took with two different entries. So one here, well, on this account it's only one, but let me put the orders in real quick. Let me see. Oh, executions. Wait, I'm not even signed in. Okay, let me sign in. Be right back. Okay, now that I'm signed in, now we can see the executions. So on this account, which is my personal account, I only took the trade here, and I took it right there. And this candle entered there within the New York session. So at about while waking up at around 5, from 5:30, that candle closure entered. Boom, stops below here. But oh yeah, and then I TP'd here at this candle, which would be a liquidation of the high here, New York high. Because I did not, it was getting towards the end of the day, and I was like, okay, I don't want to hold it over the weekend. I just want to be stress free, right? I don't think it'll get to the liquidity that's resting above here, although I do think it'll get here next week. And that's okay. It'll just sweep some buy side liquidity. Fine, whatever. But stress free weekend, it's fine. Plus the spreads is freaking stupid on pound pairs. It gets stupid wide. Like the other day, it was like 27 pips or something like that. It was freaking insane. But dude, this song's a banger. Anyways, let's see here. So we got the break of the high here. Let's just make this. Let me just delete it. Okay, so let's just break down this pair right here. So we get a high, right? Low, break of the high, break of the high. So what do we see? We see that from within this high and within this low, that's our range, right? Our range for entry. So we want it to, and in this case, it got to the extreme, right? The extreme, and which is totally and completely valid, and it also aligns with the EMAs. We're switched now to bullish, just a confluence. Nothing crazy about the EMAs. It's just a confluence. Nothing special about them. We got the 5,000 level here. 5,000 level here. Then the next level would be 6,000, which is up here. Okay, so we're playing within this range, right? We're reacting off of that 500 level, acting as resistance, but I don't mark 500 levels, but I do pay attention to them since they're between the major institutional levels. So obviously I'm seeing bullish. There's no reason to go short here. It'd just be counter trend, right? I hope I've made that very clear. I mean, break of structure, EMA confluence, coming from a very long impulsive correction impulsion. I mean, a very continuous bullish signals or bullish signs, right? Impulse, correction, impulse, or sorry, let me remove this. Impulse, correction, impulse, small correction, impulse, right? That's what we're getting. So bullish signs all across the board. No reason to really go long. I mean, short here. Although that's just me and my bias and according to my system and the rules that I follow. But anyways, it gets to the extreme, right? I'm not expecting this to liquidate, but I'm aware that it could, right? So obviously following the EMA confluence, 500 institutional level, we get that I do it based. This one I did it based off of a fib level, so, and then just covering the low, which is is a complete valid trade for me. And again, it could liquidity sweep the slow, sweep some social liquidity just to go above. I was prepared for that as well. But then it makes this big impulsive move during New York. I was like, perfect, great, we're in. I did not reduce the risk because I knew that it could potentially go into the same thing, right? So where it's just gonna break a smaller set of substructure high, right? Which it does, and then this would be the pullback range for entry, and then that's where I entered the second position on my funded account. So the first one again, I entered on this my personal account, and then on my personal one, I just did max margin, so I only did one, and then for the funded, I did 3 positions actually. So one, which was the first initial one, and the second one, which was here, and then the third one, which was when it came down here. So it was great, and I'm currently halfway through the funded challenge. So again, it's for 6 figures and halfway there, and hopefully by next month, sometime April, right, the first half of April, I'm expecting and I'm anticipating to pass that challenge, and that's gonna be freaking insane. But anyways, I don't want to get too excited. It's just but it is on my mind a lot. I'm just gonna keep letting the edge play out, right? And again, target would be at the liquidity that's resting above this high. Again, I do think it'll get to this next week, but markets are closed now. It's now Friday, 10:30 PST. So MK is out. See you guys in the next one.